I was desperate to get on my phone. The reason for this is I just actually met Donald Trump Jr. about a month or a month and a half before this. So I have him on WhatsApp. He's my boy. And I've got 2 or 3 very important Romanian politicians, high level, like Secretary of State, etc. on WhatsApp. So I thought if I can just get to my WhatsApp and just send some messages, the Russians, they're going to want to kill me. I mean, they're going to keep me for a while. This might go on a few weeks. Let me just get on WhatsApp and speak to some important people and try and get the fuck out of here. So I was saying, look, guys, just give me my phone. I've got a guy in Romania who can speak Romanian and Russian, and you can talk to him and he'll explain to you that I'm not a spy. I'm just a fucking idiot who went to a shitty song contest and got on the wrong taxi. My taxi driver, Mr. Moron, decided to drive through a fucking war zone. I didn't know. I didn't know this was still technically at war. I had no fucking idea. I look at the rally guy who was kept separate to me and T. I kept looking out the window and the rally guy was still out on the gravel road. So I should have known not to trust a 12-year-old. He's standing outside with a gun pointed at his head, fucking wet in his pants. Me and Tristan are sitting there, arrested in our underwear, handcuffed, saying, look, we're not spies, we're not spies. Why are you dressed like soldiers? We're not spies. Anyway, I sat and said to the guy, I said, look, let me get my phone. I'll make some phone calls, this will go away. He says, you're not going to touch your phone for a very long time. I said, my friend. He said, don't call me your friend. I said, fine. I'm not a spy. I'm an idiot. Just take the money that's in my bag and let me go. And this is what I love about corrupt countries. He didn't say yes or no. He turned to his friend and said something in Russian. Da, 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 da. They spoke in Russian for a few seconds, and I can guess what he said. He said, count how much money's in his bag. They went in my bag, and they started going through my bag looking for money. And they went through it, and they found about 7,000 American dollars. And they sat there, and he goes, instantly. There was no pretending that they weren't going to do it. They found the 7,000. It was actually quite nice of them, because they could have just took it and kept me, to be fair. But I guess, they were men of honor. He goes, okay, here's the deal. I never want to see you again. I was like, trust me, my friend, I guarantee you're never going to see me again. They took the 7,000, they let us put our clothes back on, they loaded us back in the taxi with the dork, and they escorted us out with one of those fucking Humvee trucks with guns pointing us the entire time straight out to that fucking Tiraspol or wherever we were. So what's the moral of this story? The moral of this story is quite a few morals. 1, don't take the train from Chisinau to Kiev if you want to live. 2, don't take taxis from Kiev to anywhere if you want to live. Don't go to war zone. Stay out of that part of the world. This is the part of the world that no one goes to. I live in a part of the world that basically no one goes to. And then I go a little bit further to the area where literally nobody goes. No one speaks English. There's no big Americans there. I live here because I make money here. But really, it's a crazy part of the world. The reason I'm telling this story is because me and my brother and I are due to go back there in 2 days. We tried to avoid going. But a friend of ours invited us. He said, look, we got some work there. We got some business there. You're going to make some money. On top of that, there's a miniskirt competition. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to go to a miniskirt competition in a war zone? Like, what the fuck? Like, there's a whole bunch of beautiful ass women who can't escape, and then like miniskirt competitions. It's a crazy place. No one goes there. Nobody goes here. I know I've given all of you a geography lesson. None of you have heard of this place for sure. And now you're all on Google like, what the fuck? So anyway, I'm going there in 2 days' time. Hopefully I don't run into my friend the border guard. This time I've actually got a visa. I've seen my boys in Romania. I've got high-level visa, Romanian visa, saying, look, he's a diplomat, he's allowed to come, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully they'll let me in and out with ease.